You betrayed me. You ruined my life. I don't want to see you anymore. I'm no longer interested. Leave me. Go. Go.
Please, Precious. I will make sure I destroy their love. How can Kingsley have the girl I first set my eyes on? That's impossible!
Imagine thinking you're playing a game, only to realize you've destroyed someone's life and your own. This isn't just a story, it's a cautionary tale from the streets of Lagos. And trust me, you won't believe how it ends. I need to get this off my chest. My name is Kingsley and I'm a billionaire. Or at least I was living like one, carefree with my best friend Toby. We had it all. The wealth, the status, and a regular spot at Nas Gym, the swankiest fitness center in Lagos. We thought we were untouchable. But one day, a new face walked in and everything changed. This woman, Precious, she was elegance personified, stunning, and yes, heavily endowed. The kind of woman who makes every head turn. Toby, being Toby, immediately saw a challenge. He strutted over, oozing confidence, but she shot him down harder than the bad business deal. It was brutal, and I watched the whole thing. He came back to me, fuming, but then a smirk spread across his face. Kingsley, he challenged, I'll give you 50 million naira if you can make that woman fall in love with you. 50 million naira. Just for a day. It sounded like easy money, a bit of fun. What could possibly go wrong, right? You'll find out in a few seconds just how catastrophically wrong it went. The next day, I was at the gym, heart pounding a little faster than usual, waiting for Precious, and there she was, radiating beauty. I let her finish her workout, gathered my courage, and approached her. She initially brushed me off, just like she did Toby, but I'm Kingsley. I have a way with words, a charm that usually works. I tried every sweet line in the book, but this woman was different. She'd clearly heard it all before. But 50 million naira, I wasn't backing down. I quietly followed her car, discreetly finding out where she lived. It turned out she shared an apartment with a friend. This was getting interesting, and believe me, it only gets more complicated. The following weekend, I decided to pay her a visit. Precious wasn't home, but her friend answered the door. She was immediately suspicious, asking how I knew where Precious lived, even hinting that I might be spying on them. But I turned on the Kingsley charm, talking her down, assuring her I meant no harm. The friend, still wary, later told Precious about my visit and warned her to be careful. If only Precious had listened. You're not going to believe what happened next. It's a twist you won't see coming. I started a campaign of grand gestures, small kindnesses, persistent attention. I showed up at her workplace with flowers, sent thoughtful gifts, and always made sure to be at the gym when she was. Over time, slowly, painstakingly, I started to chip away at her defenses. It took months, but eventually she gave in. We started dating and it was romantic, genuinely romantic. We shared so many moments, so many laughs, and somewhere along the line, the dev aided. I actually fell in love with Precious. It wasn't about the 50 million naira anymore. I called Toby, my voice filled with a mix of triumph and something else I couldn't quite name. The deal is done, Toby. Precious is in love. He didn't believe me. He demanded proof and evidence. And this is where my biggest mistake, the one that haunts me every single day, happened. You're going to want to stick around for this part because it's where everything unravels. The next time I visited Precious, I recorded us, our intimate, beautiful moments. It was supposed to be just for Toby, just proof of the dare. I didn't think about the consequences. I just wanted to show him. If you're finding this story as gripping as I am, hit that subscribe button. You won't want to miss the intense true stories I share. I met Toby at a restaurant in the heart of the city. I told him I had the evidence, but also that I was out of the dare game. I showed him the video on my phone, and in that moment, when I looked away for a second, he airdropped it to his own device. I didn't even notice. I just thought it was over. But that's not even the craziest part. Wait till you hear what happened next. The next morning, before Precious even woke up, her friend was shaking her awake, phone in hand. The video, it was everywhere. All over the internet. Precious was shattered, heartbroken. She wept uncontrollably, regretting ever meeting me, vowing never to fall in love again. I saw what Toby had done, my best friend. I called him, but his number was disconnected. He vanished. I wept too, a different kind of tears filled with guilt and regret. I went to Precious begging for forgiveness, but her mind was made up. There was no going back. This is how our story ended. A stupid dare, a betrayal, and a life irrevocably broken. Moral lesson: never play with someone's heart, especially not for a dare. The consequences can be devastating, destroying not just their life, but yours too. This isn't just a story, it's a warning. It's a reminder that actions have consequences, and trust, once broken, is nearly impossible to mend. If you want more real-life stories like this, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. You won't regret it.